There are fights that determine champions, and then there are fights that determine legacies. Tszyu versus Errol Spence Jr. falls firmly into the second category. For Tszyu, this is an opportunity to defeat one of the biggest names of his generation and prove he still belongs among boxing's elite after a difficult run of career-defining battles. For Errol Spence Jr., this is something even bigger. After nearly 3 years away from the ring and a devastating defeat to Terence Crawford, Spence returns with questions surrounding his future, his abilities, and whether the fighter who once ruled the welterweight division still exists.
You feel, I don't know, you just feel different, but you know, you still gotta wait, you gotta work, and now, you know, you gotta take some time off. Like, our days off for Friday and Sundays. Like, back before, it was like, I was grinding like 6, 7 days a week, like just grinding myself down, really. You know, not really working. Now I'm working a lot smarter than I'm working hard. Like, I'm still working hard, but I'm taking the time to listen to my body, like, nah, we gonna chill today, or nah, we're not gonna go hard every day. You can't go hard every day, especially when you like, older fighters used to tell me this, but now I know once you get a little older, your body will tell you, like, nah, like, chill today. I already gave you 3 hard days. Like, we're gonna take it light today. Yeah. So it's been a huge adjustment that I had to do, a real shift in like how I train and how I go about things.
Can Spence silence the doubters and launch one final championship run? Or will Tszyu use this moment to revive his own career and score the biggest victory of his life? 2 former champions, 2 careers at a crossroads, 1 massive showdown at Australia.
Just our little history, we know of each other, our teams know each other. And it's just, I feel like it's a super fight, you know? They're the fights I love, super fights.
A few years ago, this fight would have looked very different. Errol Spence was considered one of the most complete fighters in boxing. He unified multiple welterweight titles. He defeated elite names such as Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, Kell Brook, and Dennis Ugas. His pressure was relentless. His jab was elite. His body work was among the best in boxing. Many fans believed he was the only fighter capable of beating Terence Crawford. 2 former champions, 2 careers at a crossroads, 1 massive show Australia.
Absorbing the shot. Oh, and there's a...
Then came July 2023. Crawford didn't just beat Spence. He dismantled him. The fight exposed vulnerabilities that nobody expected to see. Spence was dropped multiple times and ultimately stopped. Since then, he has not fought professionally until this comeback against Tszyu.
Some jab to the head and the body, and there's 7, 8, an electrifying combination.
Spence kind of overreached there with that, and Crawford saw the opportunity.
That straight left jab.
And Spence
over the hand left that landed on
another
Crawford.
one, and now Spence going to the body.
And no one's bingo
from Crawford in the openings.
The left hand and the...
It's been great.
Yeah, no doubt the pressure there is from...
The advice given to Spence, oh my.
Double jab, left hand.
Advice given to Spence, you know, he's not turning.
Yeah, the accuracy, the speed.
And meanwhile, the countering. He eats it and continues the jab. Oh, there's a left hand that...
Using the jab very effectively. That...
Again. Beautiful
counter punching.
And you know what else?
According to our unofficial score, first round on its unofficial score.
Remember, accuracy is power. The accuracy right now from Crawford.
Putting on the pressure, the one moving forward behind a steady... Spence on inline skates, and the referee has entered
Crawford.
Noria just cannot get Tszyu off of him.
He's trying, isn't he? He slams his gloves together, but he is just sitting there as Tszyu. Oh, big left hand from Noria.
But again, it's not enough to get Tszyu off him. Tszyu just calmly and casually continues to walk him down. He's already got 2 warnings for holding earlier in the fight, so he's got to be careful there. He isn't hold with the sponges. And here again, Tszyu working.
There's a shot from Tszyu, and he's rocked him. Noria's in trouble again. And Tszyu will try and get clear and find something clean here.
Spence doesn't rely on athletic tricks. He relies on fundamentals. A stiff jab, excellent foot positioning, pressure, body punching, punch volume. Those skills don't disappear overnight. Even at 36 years old, Spence still understands range and ring geography better than most fighters. Few fighters attack the body like Spence that he doesn't just throw occasional body shots, he builds entire game plans around breaking opponents down.
One. Okay, look, go. One. Okay, look, go.
Against Tszyu, that could be extremely important. Tszyu likes to come forward. He likes exchanges. That means opportunities for body work. Tszyu has fought southpaws before, but Spence presents unique problems. The angle of the jab, the left hand, the positioning battle. If Spence establishes his rhythm early, he can make Tszyu hesitant.
Сокращать дистанцию, но не дистанцию. Только на тебя. Так. Джеб. Джеб. Уходим. Не давай себе. Встречу. Джеб.
Lena.
3 years away from boxing is enormous. You can train, you can spar, you can stay in shape, but nothing replaces real competition. Timing is often the first thing to disappear. A split-second delay can change everything. Spence is no longer in his prime. Reaction speed declines. Punch resistance can fade. These are realities every fighter eventually faces.
Sure, and I appreciate that too. Like, you asked me when we gonna talk, and you wasn't somebody who, blowing me up. Would you be like, yo, when we gonna do this? When we gonna do this? Like, you hit me one time, I was like, I'll talk when, when I'm ready. And even after my loss, like, you was one of the only dudes that was still checking on me, that was hitting me up. I was like, man, that's solid. Like, even after a year, you was still checking on me. A lot of dudes, they wasn't checking on me. I had a few, but it wasn't really any fighters just checking on me or anybody outside of sport checking on me like that, like you was besides family.
Tszyu, but never stops coming. He cuts off the ring effectively. He forces exchanges. He makes opponents uncomfortable. Against a returning fighter, pressure can be devastating. Tszyu is naturally larger than the welterweight version of Spence. He's strong inside, strong in clinches, strong during exchanges. That physicality could wear down Spence over 12 rounds.
It's just typical. Everyone's got something to say. Look, I respect that. Crawford's knows his boxing, but unfortunately, when that fight does happen, it's not going to go down that path.
Yeah, there are a couple of technical aspects that he'll have to learn from now, but he's got away with it up until now. He boxes quite high and pulls back. Doesn't slip much, doesn't roll much, doesn't create many angles. I think he's realised now that he'll have to learn to add those into his arsenal, and his defensive boxing will have to be a little bit better. And you don't get to learn the holes until you fight the best. Now he's found out that he has got some holes, he'll go away and he'll work on them.
Prime Spence versus Prime Tszyu, but we're not getting Prime Spence. We're getting a version that's older and returning from a long layoff. That changes everything. Tszyu will likely press forward immediately. He'll test Spence's timing. He'll test his reactions. He'll test his stamina. Spence, meanwhile, will try to control distance with his jab. The first 4 rounds may determine the entire fight. If Spence looks sharp early, confidence grows. If Tszyu overwhelms him early, things could get ugly.
Yo, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the damn rest. Yeah, ooh, this Spence thing, this shit got me going crazy, man. Hey, some of y'all Spence fans, boy, y'all revitalized. Y'all like, oh yeah, he won 100%. Shit, if he was 100%, he would have done this to Crawford. And everybody talking about, well, you know, the car accident and all this shit. Oh, look, let me give you some history. Shit, let me give you a history lesson. Shit, y'all know, do y'all know when Spence got in a car accident? It was October, right? October what? 09. October of 09, right? It was right shortly after the Sean Porter fight. That's when. After the Sean Porter damn fight. Okay? So he get in that car accident, boom. All right. A year and some odd change later, probably about 14 months. That's what it is, 14 months. Yeah, in December of 2020, who did he face? Who did he face? Danny Garcia. So this man come back after having a almost a fatal car accident. Crazy car accident, right?
Nobody knows how Spence will look. Not fans, not analysts. That's what makes this fight so fascinating. The fight is expected around a catchweight near junior middleweight territory rather than Spence's old welterweight division. Will the extra weight help Spence? Or will it simply favor the naturally bigger Tszyu? Tszyu has made changes to his team and approach recently. Whether those changes translate into a more disciplined version of Tszyu could significantly impact the fight that creates drama.
I'm glad to be back. You know, it's been a long time, 3-year layoff, and I'm sure everybody has their, you know, reserved opinions, thinking I'm a shell of myself, or, you know, do you still have it? And you know, it's just because I'll be thinking the same thing seeing my last fight. But I guarantee you, come July 26th, you will see a better, more improved Errol Spence. It was some time I had 3 years off, and I feel like it helped me mentally. It helped me physically, gave me some time to recover, and just enjoy life, enjoy the spoils of my wins, and just being with family, being with friends. If you watch my Instagram, you see me traveling, you know, enjoying my kids, having fun.
I've always been a guy that chases the toughest and baddest challenges out there. And when I got presented with Errol, who's undeniably one of the best fighters of this decade, I didn't hesitate, and I straight away accepted. I accepted not to compete, but I accepted because I knew that the victory is only on my mind. I know the challenge that is put in front of me. I'm going to work super hard, and I'm coming for it all. And thank you again.
This is one of the hardest fights to predict because there are so many unknowns. The Errol Spence that beat Porter and Ugas probably beats Tim Tszyu, but that version of Spence may no longer exist. 3 years of inactivity, age, the Crawford loss, all of those factors are impossible to ignore. Tszyu isn't flawless. He's been beaten before. He's defensively vulnerable, but he's active. He's younger, and he's fighting at home. If Spence still has enough left to recapture his old form, he can absolutely prove everyone wrong.